Maybe the most important among them is extending the child tax credit, which will significantly benefit middle class and working folks. Let me explain what that is. Pretty soon, taxpayers in America are going to get a significant check back from the IRS. For example, if you have to pay taxes and you have a good income, you get to deduct $2,000 per dependent, per child. And that comes off the bottom line of your taxes, and you probably still owe more after that's cut off. But for families who in fact don't have that big a tax bill, they don't get anything from this. So we changed the law this year, and it's cutting child poverty by 40%. And here in Wisconsin, by July 15th, we're going to start they're going to be picking up the phone and calling you and say, thanks, God. They're going to get checks from the IRS. Here's what it is. For every child you have under the age of 6, you're going to get $3,600. And for every child under the age over the age of 12, you're going to get $3,000. So you'll actually get a cash payment instead of just a credit against your taxes, because you don't pay that many taxes if you're making the minimum wage, or you're making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. And people say, well, that's a giveaway. Hey guys, I think it's time to give ordinary people a tax break. The wealthy are doing fine. I mean it. I mean it. Why is this not a tax break for working folks when the stuff we give to the super wealthy are called tax breaks? Look, major action on clean energy, housing, caregiving, on child and paid leave, universal pre-K, free community college. The human infrastructure is intertwined with our physical infrastructure. It's going to help us create more good jobs, ease the burden of working families, and strengthen our economy in the long run. And I'm going to be out there making the case for the American people until this job is done, until we bring this bipartisan deal home, until our human infrastructure also needs are met, until we have a fair tax system to pay for all of this. And by the way, what I'm talking about in the family plan, let me tell you, I'm going to pay for it. And the American people in the polling data overwhelmingly support it. If we just raise the corporate tax to 28%, it used to be 35%. It was supposed to come down to 28. It's now at 21. If you raise it to 28%, you know how much money that raises? $1.4 trillion.